Can you hear me? Hi, everyone. Welcome to our punch list walkthrough. This is the walkthrough that you do at the very end of a renovation project. We're going to go through our final payment checklist. This is something that we provide to all of our students in Rentals Made Easy. It is the exact list of things that you or your boots on the ground need to be checking as you walk through a property before someone moves in. Let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me. Does anyone say they can't hear? Okay. Let me know if y'all can hear me because we are trying a new mic, so I do want to know about that. So you may have also seen us call this a blue tape walkthrough. This is my blue tape. It's just an example. If you were doing this for real, you would have an entire roll of tape, and you really put this wherever your contractor needs to come look at something. So this project here is in zip code 43213 here in Columbus, Ohio. And we bought this property for $78,000. It was from a wholesaler. We have a good relationship with the wholesaler, so it was something that they sent a small group. I don't think it was blasted out to everyone. Laura and I came to walk it, made an offer within the hour, I'd say. Within the hour, we're in contract that evening, closed 7 days later, and it was a large project. It was a good sized project. So got it from a wholesaler, $78K. It appraised, as part of our lending terms, it appraised for a future value of $163,000. Now, I'm not going to tell you exactly how much we're spending on the reno because I want to go through the project together and I want to hear from you guys what you think we spent on this renovation. So if you guys want to see the before pictures, if you want to see our scope of work, comment renovation, and as soon as we're back at our desks, Lizzie will get that sent over to you. Now, we're also hosting a workshop directly after this at 3 o'clock. So if this is something super interesting to you and you want to learn more about how to build a portfolio or how to scale the portfolio you have, then comment workshop and we will get you the link to join that workshop today at 3 o'clock Eastern. Cool? Y'all ready? Woo! Okay. So I usually like to start in the exterior, right? So we're already here. And so let me kind of read you some things that are on this list. We have downspouts are extended, all windows have screens, gutters are clean, all lights work and have bulbs installed, all construction debris is picked up, front door, back door, and garage keys match. We'll test that. Garage door operates. We don't have a garage here. We don't have a basement either, so don't have to look at that one. Mailbox and house numbers are installed, so we can go ahead and check that one off. Both copies of the key are left in the lockbox, and the trash and the recycling bin are on site. So I'm literally doing this checklist with y'all. Garage door operates, mailbox, okay, got that. And so we always grab a picture of the trash and recycling being on site, because what we find is that as soon as someone moves in, all of a sudden the trash cans are missing. So at the end of our project, we just like to make sure that we do have trash and recycling. When you're buying distressed properties, sometimes they don't come with the property because of whatever was happening before. And so if you don't have one, it could take a couple weeks to get it. So you want to check that before you have someone move in so they have somewhere to put their trash, right? So, okay, we have we call this our little beat boop. We put this on all of our houses. And this is designed so that we actually cannot get locked out of the property. So I'm not going to put the code in, but essentially the bottom handle does not have a lock. And then this top is a keypad that the residents have a code, but we also have a master code. So we can always get in. There we go. So that works. I have tested it already. Doors closed. Good there. Window has screen. Downspout, I don't know why it's shaped kind of crazy, but it is. It's here. It is extended, as you guys can see. We cleaned up the yard a lot, if you can believe that. I think there's still a little bit of work that could be done there. And then I'm just inspecting the entire property. Yeah, I think so. We have window screen. That's a leaf. Okay, one thing I want to call out to you guys, is this fence the most gorgeous thing in the world? No, it's not. And it probably could be painted. At the same time, we're here for function, safety, and affordable housing. So I don't think that one unpainted fence is going to stop someone from renting this property. Don't die, Lizzie. Okay, so let's hit the other side. We did replace the whole back fence. It was coming down. There was quite a bit of trash. There was a whole shed on this parking pad that we tore all that down, cleaned it all out. There was a lot of brush. So that this looks so much better. We added these steps. This gutter still needs to be extended. So if I had more blue tape, I'd put a big piece, but I only have a small piece. So I'm going to send a picture to my contractor, and then I'm also going to mark it so that, you know, if your contractor's here, then they could do it together. If not, you can punch list without them. So you would be able to, they kind of get an idea of what you want done. We have window screen, AC, we'll test that once we're inside. But honestly, as far as outside, that really is what we're looking at. We check if the gutters are cleaned. I don't have a ladder, and nor would I get up there, but I know they were because we just had it done. So gutters are clean. You know, we look for any roof issues. We test all of our exterior water spigots. Well, that works. That one works. And so that's definitely something, you know, you want functional. Okay, y'all ready? So let's go inside. When this has not been professionally cleaned yet, that's something that would happen after the punch list. So here we are. We have a nice large kitchen, open floor plan. We did granite countertops here, all new cabinets. They were in very bad condition. So one thing I do when I very first come into a property is I just turn on all the systems. Truly, I turn on the hot water, turn on the cold water. I want to make sure that water's hot. I want to make sure that nothing's leaking. If you turn on the water for a second and turn it right back off, that's not enough to determine is there a leak under the sink. So I literally will let this run for 5 minutes. I turn on all of the burners. I turn, what? Oh, is it not plugged in? It was plugged in the other day. Huh. Okay, well this was plugged in the other day. You know what, Lord? Did we turn on any? So the panel's back here. I don't know. I don't think the panel's on there. I think there's a panel off. Okay, y'all. This is fun. This is me kind of real estate investor. Look at me. It's not always so older quartz. Yeah. Oh my God. Not our best word. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this panel back on. I think it was off for because they're still working on this. Okay, we're back. We're back, baby. So they're still putting a panel on here. I knew about that. So let's get back to where we were. I'm going to turn on all these. It's electric. We prefer electric. I just don't like any open flames in our units for any reason. Bake. Start. Bake. Okay, cool. So we're going to come back and we're going to test this. So far, it looks like all the burners are on. So we'll come back. Water's still running. You want to start hitting lights? We will hit all the lights. There we go. Lights. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, let's do this. I'm testing all the systems, right? I'm checking that we have our accessory kit. So we always have an accessory kit installed. And I want to know if you have issues with that, so we have if I've had what? Yeah. I have not. That's a good question. If I have had issues with a tenant with gas in the past, a gas range, I've not had an issue personally. In a unit, I have caught things on fire, me as a cook. So I know how easy it can happen. A napkin just accidentally slips on, open fire, and all of a sudden your kitchen's in flames. So because I'm a bad cook, I prefer to not have it for anyone else either. Okay, we need to hit a couple more breakers, but we'll come back and test this. So you see, it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. There's nothing really fancy, out of the ordinary. You know, here we do LVT throughout, which you'll see. We did new doors. We kept the we did new baseboards, new vent covers, a new closet system. Again, it doesn't have to be this crazy elaborate thing. You have a shelf and you have a rod. So one issue that we see investors fall for all the time is thinking that your unit has to be above and beyond the best thing anyone's ever seen. You end up spending way too much money. What people are looking for is clean, safe, affordable housing. This is functional. You can hang your clothing here, right? And that's what a closet should do. Okay, so that's a punch list item. I'm gonna put some blue tape on the lights because they're not working. I was here the other day and they were working, so I think it's a matter of something with the panel. Do you want to hit the wall here? So the water's hot. Oh no, it's not turning off. Did I? Oh my God, thank you, Lizzie. Lizzie's the boss here, y'all. I don't remember turning both on. Okay, so this is not draining, right? This is something that we want to take a picture and send our contractor. It is not draining enough for my liking. It looks like everything else in here. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna take a picture. Video's actually always better. So yeah, that's draining way too slow. So before someone moves in, we know about this issue and we can have the main sewer line snaked because I want to figure this out. I don't want my tenant to be all stressed out. They just moved into a house, you know, and the last thing they do is can't take a proper shower. So we want to get ahead of this and I want to know about it before someone moves in. Cool, cool, cool. We'll test the AC, test the furnace. Okay, so Laura has the furnace on and I can smell it. So it's probably the first time it's turned.
There's the stove.
Oh, is that the stove? Okay. Well, I can smell that. So we have the furnace on. Just want to make sure it's kicked on. It feels like it is. So that's perfect. We'll switch to the AC. Make sure all the doors close. You want to check these doors? I'm going to make sure everything closes. Perfect. Got a little closet here. We have backup AC filters. We always leave 3 on every big renovation, every turnover. So it's the one we have now, and then 3 for the year, which is quarterly. Should you do it monthly? Yes. Does anyone know? So we at least provide quarterly. Okay. What else do we have? Okay, we turn these off. You turn these off? Yeah. So we turn these off, but everything was working. Yep, stove's working. We're gonna test the microwave. Okay, cool. Check that it has this tray. You would be so surprised at how many times this tray is missing. It's literally an item on my list because it's been missing that many times. Okay, so what do we have? Let's look at the kitchen. You want to show them this list? All cabinet drawers clear material. Sinks have drain. This is something, when I say material, I don't mean like our cleaner will get this, but I mean like sometimes tools get left or trash gets left. So I'm literally checking every drawer. It's a little dirty, but we can fix that. I can't. Oh, we fixed this. This was backwards before I opened the wrong way. So that got fixed. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Sink, we have both stoppers, so I'm always checking for that. That is a very quick way to get your plumbing stopped up. We'll run the dishwasher. Okay, it's got power. Okay, we'll run that. I'm checking under here. Remember, the water ran for 5 minutes. So it looks to be dry. We have GFCI under the sink, which is required within 6 feet of water. That one behind it actually is not GFCI. So, okay, got a picture of that. We'll let that run. Okay, so I checked all the drawers. Fridge and freezer cools. It's pulled out right now. It's not plugged in, but I'll tell you it does cool. I tested it the other day. And the ice maker is connected, so we got those. Stovetop oven. Knobs are securely attached. You would be shocked at how many times these fall off. So we just want to make sure that that's like securely, it's on there. It could be a little tighter. Okay, microwave works, has all parts including plate. Dishwasher runs and drains, so we'll check that. Main line is on and doesn't leak. It doesn't drain that well, so it does not drain properly. We need to get that snaked. All sinks run hot and cold. Main, that's good. Can you check the garbage disposal? You can hear it, it's working. If y'all have any questions, let me know in the comments. Okay, all sinks work. Bathtub. The washer dryer hookup, so it's something we always want to include in any of our single family homes. We have our GFCI, we have a 3-prong outlet. We will actually just keep that on record. So if someone's moving in and they're like, hey, what kind of outlet do you have? Which people do actually ask about. I'm not going to turn these on. Should I do it?
No.
Okay, that works. I can't be a jerk. Okay, they both work. I'm sorry. So, okay, got that. Honestly, y'all, we're almost through the list. We need to look at some safety items. So in a house this size, we actually only need 1 smoke detector, and this is a combo smoke and CO2. So we have it here. If I was taller, I would press the button, but we did press it the other day when my contractor was here, and he's much taller. So I would definitely like literally test it. If you could go around with a little meter reader and test all the outlets, that's a really good idea to do also. Fire extinguisher in the kitchen. We saw the fire extinguisher? Okay, awesome. And all handrails secure. So this property actually does not have any handrails. There it is. Okay, super cool. So we got all that. We also have a checklist for cleaning because sometimes your contractor will do the final clean. We actually hire a separate company to do that. And the reason is we want like a different set of eyes, someone who's not kind of immune to the quirks of the project. They can come in with a fresh set of eyes and, you know, they're not trying to protect themselves. If they see something wrong, they're like saying, hey, this isn't right. And so it's just like check and balances.
Do you ever include the washer and dryer?
We do not include a washer and dryer, but I'm always going to provide hookups on single family. Multifamily, we don't always have hookups, like apartment style. Often it could be like in the basement, like a shared unit, or, but yeah, single family we do. The hot water tank is back here. I tested it in the sense that like the hot water works, but it's back there.
Do you always leave fire extinguisher?
Yes, we do, always. It's like $50 and I have a picture of it. So it is to protect my tenants, but it's also to protect myself. Is if something were to go wrong, we provided like appropriate fire safety. What else?
Did you say your GC is taller than you?
Yeah. Yes, he actually is just barely taller than me, Megan. Yeah, that's good.
Why?
More maintenance. I mean, just not, people often already have their own machines. It's something that they want, they like. I don't want to be responsible for upkeeping someone else's appliances. It's enough to do a fridge, a stove, and a dishwasher.
What was your most challenging punch list experience?
Probably this one 5 days ago. We had quite a laundry list of things that needed to be done, but I went through the list literally with Cassie, who's on my team, and our GC was here, and we went line by line. We picked out 35 things that needed to be done, and they had got the majority of it done. There's a couple left that we still need to do. But yeah, and like when I say punch list, y'all, I'm not coming around and I'm not nitpicking every single little nick in the wall. That is not what we're doing here. I wouldn't do this in my personal house. I'm definitely not doing it in a rental. We want clean, safe, affordable housing. It does not need to be out of a magazine. Again, this is where I see investors get so caught up in the details of what they see on the internet that they're pinpointing every single thing. They're ruining their contractors' relationships. No one wants to work with them. And it does not have to be that serious. Clean, safe, affordable, functional. What else we got?
No other questions from the group.
Awesome. Okay, well, super cool, y'all. Like I said, if you want to come to our workshop that's right after this, would love to have you at 3 o'clock Eastern. Just comment workshop and Lizzie will get you the link. And I break down exactly how you can do this same type of project over and over and over and over. I do 1 to 3 a month. Our students are doing 1 to 3 a month. And if you want to get on that pace to grow your portfolio, then would love to have you at the workshop. If you are on YouTube, it is already in the description. If you're on Facebook, comment workshop and we'll get that over to you. All right. Well, if y'all have any other questions, just let us know here and we'll answer them when we're not live. See ya.